Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called $1 Million Real Estate Price Cuts Are Now Common. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. Remember when homes that couldn't be sold at all would cut their prices by 15 or 20% in the hopes of getting a buyer? The hope was that if you lowered your price a little bit, people would come by and give the house a second look. But guess what? The market is getting so challenging that when a home fails to sell now, the owner reduces the price tag by 10% and nothing happens. Much of the time, no one even calls about the house after a 10 or 20% price cut. So sellers are getting more determined. They will reduce their prices by 50% or even as much as $1 million out of desperation in many cases now. Remember when $1 million price drop was a lot of money? Well, in California, that's nothing. That kind of price drop doesn't even get someone to come out and look at your house anymore in many instances. People used to renovate their closets or their kitchens, but that's not enough to get people to come out anymore either. In fact, $1 million price tag in LA can barely get you a 900 square foot shoebox of a home in some neighborhoods. What you want to do is compare your price drop to the price drops in your neighborhood. That's what's key. You want your home to seem like a great deal. That's what gets their attention. You want to show that the crime rates in your area are significantly lower. You want to show that you're offering an extended warranty on your home, or maybe a refurbished kitchen or pool, or an oversized lot or yard. The key is to appeal to buyers with what appears to be more value than the other comparables in the neighborhood. Next, you want to position your home as one which has appreciated in value very much in the past and will do so again once the market improves. Another thing that you should do is look into determining whether you can legally promote your home to buyers as being group rental ready. That means you can promote your single family home as one that can be rented out to a larger number of people. Perhaps if you put double bunk beds in each room, that will allow you to make more rental revenue off a larger number of potential renters. Now, you'll have to check to see if this is legally possible with your property, but if it is, then you can attract more investors and possible buyers. The key is to make your home as attractive as possible to both individual families and multifamily investment buyers. That's really important. I know guys that used to have homes for sale in Michigan. One family would buy the house or make an offer, and then when the deal closed and they took possession, they would let as many as 20 foreigners live there with them. Relatives, all sorts of people. The house would be packed. That's how they did it. We don't recommend this, but buyers can do this in some cities because they don't even send inspectors out like they used to see what's really going on out there at the property. These were usually shady parts of town where the tenants would illegally hook their place up to power lines and get the connections for free. Unfortunately, a lot of these people didn't know what they were doing, and a lot of times they'd cause a house fire with that illegal power hookup, which just short things out. In some towns, the property rental game was very Mad Max-like, and it still is in a lot of cities. The more difficult the rental market becomes, the more desperate people come and they start doing things illegally or against zoning laws. You would have prospective renters come by to fill out the rental applications, and they'd have needle marks on their arms. Very sketchy. In places like that, it didn't matter what the price was dropped to. The only thing the potential buyers wanted to try and figure out was how many renters they could squeeze into the home. That's what matters to them. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on all your social media to spread the word.